You wait. It's a custom content
Yeah, I can see the hologram at mid. So
and the rocket.
Yeah.
The rocket's custom. Perfect.
I've only been killed by spies on this map. Literally no other classes killed me.
Good
And-
feedback, thanks.
No, seriously though, it's just like that underground
that is
route
good
allows
feedback.
spies.
Spy paradise.
Yeah, because you could just walk from one side of the map to the other and no one's going to stop you because there's a route that nobody goes through.
No one goes
I
down.
want to say that this map needs a lot of work, but it can be saved by a lot of work, unlike the last map that I posted pictures of.
What do you mean? That's like the world's best map.
You don't like
No,
triangles?
CP Moore is the world's best map.
The CB airport.
Or Airport. Airport's.
It does not feel
Sorry.
like we're playing on a server with 11 people on either team. I went
That's because
onto
we're just all in
mid.
the pit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I went to mid to contest it, and there's 2 blue people and 1 red person, and that 1 red person is me. And there's just
Yeah.
nobody else on the map.
Here's the thing. As a blue person, I can tell you that there's going to be more of our team underground because we have 2 working entrances to it, and you only have 1
But
because
why would you go down
the stairs
there?
don't work. God knows. People go
lot of
down there
health
because
down
it's there. It's pointless. I would remove most of the underground route. I would keep the bit at mid. I would redo mid with the focus on the dynamic between the capable part of mid and the uncapable. In fact, I would move the capture zone to the underground bit, but I would also like widen the hole so that those 2 areas actually interacted with each other.
You want me to put it underground?
I'm just trying to think, like, if this was my map, how I would work on it, how I would
Be
improve it.
like the nipple point.
And I think if the control point, if the silo was bigger, like if there was enough hole and the access to the hole was at mid, I would maybe move the point to the underground part and focus the map on the interaction between the top part and the bottom part.
Well, how would you get out? That's my question.
That's why I would move the exits to the underground part up to mid.
Where?
Just there's a lot of dead space on mid, so if I'm honest, there's a lot of places you could put it.
Yeah, what I would do is basically just, I think pretty much what Yerzy said is you just take the upper opening and you expand it so that the map is like you're fighting around a open pit and the capture point is at the bottom of the pit. And then like maybe there's a couple of routes that let you get to that low ground immediately, like sort of through the...
Yeah, because what I want to be able to is that I don't want people, they get in there and they can't leave because that's no fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd have the 2 entrances like you have now. I would just have them much closer to mid.
All right.
Well, I think you want to have ways in and out of the pit that are like
Safe.
immediate. So I mean, maybe you would have, I mean, if the opening ring at the top is even bigger, like you could probably have stairs that just let you get out immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You would have the stairs, they would just be much closer. They'd be like next to the point, and then you'd have the straight entrances, but they would again be much closer.
I wanted an elevator down, but I feel like that's too funky.
Ooh, no, elevators are bad.
Yeah, I was like, it saves a lot of space, but it's really funky. People don't like elevators because they have to wait.
Yeah, and they're just not good.
It makes you unable to
Nesman's
move, and then you can't dodge when people attack you.
I forgot to clip stairs. Just ignore that.
That's fine.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of King of the Hill, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
My map keeps changing what mode I want to make it. This map is already one of the best ones that I've seen.
What?
Nesman's one.
I I will say
It's just
I'm shit
clean.
at displacements, but I'm so proud of this cliff.
Yeah. I can give you criticism on the cliff.
Yeah, the rocks don't help. The like prop.
Oh, the
I just
props are fine.
I just don't know how to use like displacements and carving.
Yeah,
Carving.
I will give you 2 suggestions for the cliff. Number
Did you
1,
carve?
no, you can't carve displacements.
Is that a challenge?
I mean, you can't. Won't work. But no, my 2 suggestions for the cliff are: 1, keep the hard edge that the corner would make. Don't smooth it. Like, the hard edge is your friend. And 2, replace the texture of the rock. I don't like it.
I went with that rock texture because it fit the grass texture kind of.
Yeah,
Because it was a
I just hate
lens
it because it's a
texture.
really ugly one.
I think the simple reason that there's so many Canada Hill is because nobody really likes CTF, and well, Arena's Arena. The rest of the 5 CP is pretty long, and the rest is asymmetrical.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest keeping the hard edge of the corner of the cliff.
Wait, what?
Instead of making it rounded. Because when it's rounded, it's harder to pick out the edge.
I have a question.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the demo, but it says
I
error 4.
gone. It says what?
I'm clicking on view demo, but it's giving me a 404.
Maybe just wait, I guess. Like, immediate feedback for you, Scatman, that you can fix right now is go into the red side stair room and pull that skybox out. Because there is skybox in the way there.
Did that?
That was math trick here.
Sorry.
Yeah, Nesman, what I was saying about the cliff is when you have a rounded edge like that, you can't quite pick out where like the walkable space is and where it starts to make you fall. And so if you just
That's what
lean
you're
in,
talking about. Okay.
yeah, if you just lean into the fact that there is a corner and make it a visible corner, then that works better, I think.
Yeah, before it just used to be like a straight line with a little curve on top, but no, I see what you're saying. I don't know how to do because I just subdivided this. I don't know how to do the thing where you
don't
like have that
subdivide
2
is my suggestion. Make the rough shape of it out of brushes and then just like smooth them together and do little bits of raising if you really need to.
The way that I like smooth the corners of my displacements is that I just take like all of the vertices that are on that edge and kind of just shove them a little bit to round the corner, and then I start sculpting the displacement as a whole. And that way you just kind of end up with a softer corner. And then you can also, like, with the brushwork, depending on how you have it set up and all of that, you can actually like make the corner softer by just pulling that corner of the brush.
I found out that you can actually change the painting geometry tool to like a different angle. That
Yes,
also
you can.
helped. That helped a
what?
lot. You
A different
change the
angle.
angle. You're
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's very useful.
Are you just using like X, Y, and Z?
No, I was using like I saw this on 14-bit stream. He had like a set of cubes that you could use and select the face of it.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's what I was going to recommend because I wasn't for a long time. I only used the X, Y, and Z options. It was a real pain in the ass.
I did do that at first, and then I'm like, wait, what's the like hotkey to? And then I'm like, oh, it's Alt right click, and that worked.
Yo, for the Scatman, what I'm doing is I'm going to record all of my progress on making this map. So if it ever goes anywhere, I'll have like a time lapse of the entire thing.
Nice. That's around the map is okay. It feels like an arena map, I think.
I kind of thought about it.
Go on.
I thought about arena at first, but I was like, you know, I'll do Koth, and if it just needs to be arena, I can quickly change the.
Yeah. It feels like arena, and I'm not sure why. I think it's just the shape of mid.
It's missing a courtyard.
A lot
Instead
small.
of the
That
typical
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That doesn't matter. It's
I think it does.
okay. Maybe I
fight
should
you.
actually go look at it again.
But
Yeah, no, that area could be bigger, I guess.
Yeah, but that's my main thing with this map is that it just feels awkward. Like the lobby before you actually get into the point is this tiny little open area where like it's never wider than like 384 units.
Yeah, I feel like if you made that full health pack and full ammo into smalls and removed every other health on the map, you could just make this an arena map and it would be fine. Like, there wouldn't be any changes that would need to be made to make it arena. Therefore, the fact that it's Koth means you should probably either switch it to arena or figure out what's missing from it being a Koth.
Hey, Yerzy, in your infinite wisdom, do you think I can make Scatman to like an arena map, maybe?
I don't think Scatman would make an arena map.
Let's get him!
Scatman's too big to be an arena map.
Yeah. Scatman is the right kind of size for a Koth. It's just very simple and what's a nice way to say brain dead?
Scatman.
Simple.
Yeah.
You
I
already said it's simple.
I already said simple, but I also mean like it's simply shaped, but it's also like there isn't any
Straightforward
depth to it at the moment.
I found something terrible while looking through old messages.
Someone just said Scatman.
Okay.
Oh,
It's,
yeah, Eidolon wrote that.
Eidolon, wait, what?
Eidolon,
What?
please explain this image in voice chat.
Oh, yeah. I wrote a fan fiction about Badlands and Reckoner. It's an erotic fan fiction.
Was it for a jam? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah.
Sometimes I still get emails from fan fiction and like this is like, oh, someone started following you or you've got a comment or something, and I'm like, I want to leave this chapter of my life behind me.
That wasn't me. That was Big Bone Lover 69.
I have yet to see someone push someone off a cliff.
I saw
I
it happen.
fell off the cliff because I was trying to figure out where the edge was on the cliff to make a point about it.
Oh, I just realized Scatman doesn't have respawn lockers for the blue side.
Oh, okay. I got an
It's
email.
okay because at least we got the actual stairs.
I got an email just a couple of days ago from fanfiction, and it's just a porn bot.
Amazing.
Nice.
Hello, I am trying to find a boyfriend who could touch my heart and soul and will make me feel joy. If you wish, you may see my secret photos spelled with an F and videos.
Oh,
Amazing.
But there's no. Oh, I have to. Okay, never mind.
Anyway, that
her
fan fiction keeps getting referenced somewhat by the staff when they give examples of things that you can submit to send to our jam.
Send them the 5-stack Saxton.
For the what? For the creation?
No. Send Eidolon. Send the bot the 5-stack Saxton.
The what?
I'll send the image again in voice chat. It's the latest pinned message.
It's my message. My awful creation. I'm the one that brought this.
What the
I
fuck is
don't
that?
understand it.
And that's the
Send
original.
him that.
I sent them the original also. Here's the OG joke.
Oh, is this
I don't
the
understand.
Five Guys thing?
No, it's not.
I did just see someone get knocked off the ledge. Nesman.
Awesome. Honestly, I'm just happy with how that ledge kind of turned out. If I
Yeah.
just touch it up
I
enough,
made it
it'll be
even
great.
worse.
That's really
The
what I
ledge
wanted.
does
Was
feel
just some ledge.
arena-y.
And yeah, I'll probably make it an arena map and make a new post.
How do you feel? Do you like the version, the pin version, or the one with the rocket sticking out of a Yeti, the box, and like
I
all
don't
the
really
engineers
get it.
spawn?
That feels like something that was funny because you were sleep deprived, and now you're trying to share it with someone who isn't. I'm
You're
just like,
probably right.
uh,
In the moment, I could not stop laughing.
Me neither.
yeah.
Well, gentlemen, the time is spaced.
I want like a 5 stacks. I want the words 5 stacks Saxton on like a poster in a map somewhere. I don't know why. It just sounds like a good name for something that Manco would sell.
Beard ointment.
It sounds like a sandwich.
It is.
It sounds like if you were to make a map set in a sandwich shop or a deli, there would be a sign somewhere advertising the 5-stack Saxon sandwich. Or the Saxon 5-stack.
What has this become? Top 10. Is this top 10 joke number 10 that went too far?
I like the original.
I should really get back to working on my map at some point.
What do I even need to do to make this into an arena map?
Delete all of the health kits, except for the ones on the ledge. Drop those ones to smalls, and then remove the spawn doors and resupply lockers, and then it's an arena map.
Oh.
And obviously put the arena logic in.
And remove the cough logic, or whatever logic you were using before.
Yeah, remove that.
Yeah, because I think this is going to be a better arena map than Koth, just because it's too.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing a repeat or like a repetition, basically, or people are sitting on rocks there. But
Yeah, it's the same fight over and over again, and so we might as well lean into that and just go, okay, we'll just have that fight once each round.
Oh, something about Scatman. When you
What?
compile the map, and this is just the easier way out. I assume that you play without HDR on.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you compile your map,
I'm guessing the HDR was terrible.
It was really bright. So what I would suggest is that you just don't compile with HDR.
Just do the LDR setting
Better.
instead of both.
For the best.
Because like I could go through all the like explaining how to make HDR not terrible, but it's a lot of effort and you might not even get it right. So just compile without HDR.
I think most of the time I just compile without HDR until I've art passed something.
Yeah.
It's not worth doing until you're trying to do.
I mean, really,
the pretties.
Really, all you have to do is like get the tone map controller in and tone in the values, and so like it really takes no effort once you understand it. But at the same time, it's like if you don't understand it, it's a decent amount of effort for a setting that you don't even personally use.
Yeah. I'm going to stop playing the imp because otherwise I'm just going to wait forever before I go back to working on my map.
Yeah.
It is time to come up with a PD mid.
So do I need to make anything bigger for it to be an arena map, or just keep like the same size?
I think it's the right size.
I think the size is why it's being recommended as an arena map.
Yeah. Oh, my PC is very hot. Ow.
Get to it! Give him a gobful!
Time to create the thing I hate one most doing. Doors. How the fuck do I create doors again?
Wow, that's a bad sightline, Ido. I just found it.
How do I make a door again?
Funk door.
Yeah, so I take the brush and transform it to funk door.
And then you use a trigger to activate the door.
How do I change it to a funk door again?
You set it to an entity. So you create it to an entity, control, or the to entity button.
Control. I didn't hear the entire thing.
Control T, once you select the brush that you want to be the door.
Funk detail into funk edit door. Funk door. Isn't there like a door prefab or something?
Or do you want like an actual spawn door, like a proper shutter door? Because ABS has prefabs for them.
Yeah.
You go to the entity
It's
tool.
the modular room system. There's some spawn rooms in there. You could just.
So
Or
what?
if you just, if
what's
you
the
just,
name of the file? They need to find. Of the
you
map.
don't need to find. You don't need to find anything. If you have ABS installed.
Yeah.
Do you have ABS installed?
Yeah,
If you have
ABS.
ABS installed, click
Yes.
the entity tool, and then at the side of your hammer, there's a the thing that decides what entity to spawn. The one that's like not already set to info player team spawn. Above that, above that button, there's a drop down that currently says entities.
I'm clicking on the entity, but okay, I click on it. Okay, class. What do I?
What?
Okay, so can you re-explain?
You click on that tool that Tumbleweed posted a picture. The thing that currently says info player team spawn at the side of your screen.
Yeah, info player team spawn. What do I find?
Above that is a thing that says entities. Tumbleweed posted a picture. Like, you click on that, there's a drop down. One of them is labeled ABS tf2 doors, and then you have all the door options there. And it will just spawn them for you.
I need to use that more. I completely forget about
Yeah.
Wait, I
that's
don't
great.
have it even though I have the map prefabs? What?
Do you have ABS installed, or do you just have the prefabs downloaded?
Prefab, I don't know if I have the download ABS, I guess.
OBS is basically vital for tf2 mapping.
No, he left. Scatman. John left.
Oh.
Imagine the kind of hell that would unleash if Boojum Snark deleted the mapping resource pack.
I think everyone would just re-upload it. Even Valve have used ABS.
So how the
Are you inserting prefabs into ABS using the black tool?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I just use the entity tool. I didn't realize you could use the
Good.
block tool to it. I realized that was a thing.
No, I found a way to get prefabs. Does it need to be does it need to be animated or no? For the door?
No. The animated door is a special door that has an extra like arm thing attached, but it doesn't, like if there's a low roof, it won't stick out the top of the roof. That's the only time you really need animated door. I think it actually does physically extend above it, but you just have to deal with that. You just can't see it.
Because I'm going into tools, create prefab. Wait.
I don't. What? No.
No, what?
Just click Entity Tool. Creating a prefab is like adding something to that list. It's not putting it in your map.
But I'm not able to find the category section.
Do you have ABS installed?
From what I know, it should be there. I can see the prefabs of ABS TF2 doors, ABS TF2 general, Yes, tf2 soundscape.
Here, let me ask you a different question. Does info player team spawn look like an engineer?
Yes.
Okay.
Blue and red.
Yeah, so you have ABS installed. Do you not? Is it that you just don't have that thing at the side of your screen?
Going to get the snipping tool. I'm going to send. This is pretty much what I'm seeing right now.
Where did you post it?
Just post it now in voice chat.
Oh, I get that. Ignore that. Ignore that. At the side of your screen. At the far side of your screen, there's a sidebar.
Okay.
That, what Tom Belusi posted.
Oh,
That's
I think I
sidebar.
found it. I think it's this.
Do you see that sidebar? You don't need to like
Yeah.
post a picture to respond, just answer.
Yes. Which do I need to?
So you see the one that says select the entity tool, just make sure that one's the one selected. Don't press like put anything down or anything. But when that's selected,
Yeah.
you'll see one of them at the side says entities.
Door.
And if you click on that one, you can change it. Just tell me if you can see that and do it. I have no idea if you can see it or not.
Somebody left a new review of my fan fiction.
Oh, was it one of us?
I assume so. It's
I hope so.
Joe. Their name is just Joe, and they say,
Oh, what the?
Stop. That is their entire review.
Amazing.
This whole time I made those clips, I forgot I could turn up the radius.
Yeah.
I want to go through a wall right now. On the plus side, that cliff you told me to
Just turn
fix
off
looks
collisions.
actually.
Bam, you can go through the wall. Nesmith, are you okay?
Yeah,
So-
something like that.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
you
actually
can.
looks a lot better.
Did you make that without like actually changing the radius? So you
I was on radius of like 5,
okay,
and then I
cool.
cranked it up to like 200.
So you were editing one vertex at a time.
Yes, I would.
To be honest, that's
Okay,
Why would
so
some people
I don't
recommend
know what's
doing that?
happening right now because I have a bit of problem because every time I try to spawn something, it spawns like 500 hammer units behind me.
That's weird.
interesting.
Do I just save, quit, go in? Close. Okay.
up, Lisu? Jeez, that's a crazy gift. Like, I know you had a warning for that, but wow, okay, that really breaks it. I'm gonna put a word in voice. Okay.
Yeah, fixing to